Hello and welcome to today's heart-opening Vinyasa flow. My name is Taylor. I'll be your guide for today's practice, and I recommend having at least one block close by. You may want it, it's totally optional. When you're ready to open your heart, I'll see you on the mat to get started. We'll start today on the back sides of our bodies, and if you've got a block, you can go ahead and place that towards the top of your mat on the right hand side. Come to lay down on your back. Soles of feet may come together, knees wide, arms out far from your sides into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Or if it feels better, especially for your lower back today, legs, knees can come together, feet walk wide towards the edges of your mat, allowing your legs to knock in. Always the option to place one hand on the heart, the other on the belly. Tune into what feels good for you today. Maybe it's opening your energy, sharing it outwards in reclined butterfly. Maybe it's pulling it inwards, having your knees knock in, holding yourself in your own space, comfort, and support. Give yourself a few breaths without any control to settle into this moment, into today's practice. And begin to invite some pranayama, breath control, into your breath. With each inhale, filling your torso, feeling it expand through all four corners. Think of reaching down towards your hips and up towards your shoulders. Each exhale, you gently knit your ribs back together as belly and chest fall, releasing. Inhales to expand and grow. Exhales to release and surrender. Continue just like that. Reminding yourself that this capacity to breathe is available to you at any point. It's also your guide through today's practice. Exhale out all your breath. We'll take one collective inhale together. Breathe in deeply. Open mouth, side out. Arms come long by your sides, and everyone will bring our feet onto the mat. Heels towards your glutes, toes pointing towards the top of the mat, knees to the sky. Firmly press into your palms and the base of your feet as you inhale and begin to lift your back, your hips off the mat into bridge pose. Hold here as you send your knees and tailbone towards the top of the mat, pushing into your arms to help you open through your chest. Perhaps it lifts slightly more towards your chin. Deep inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower spine, vertebra after vertebra, all the way back down towards the mat. Inhale to push and lift back into bridge. Exhale to lower. Beginning to move with the fluidity of your breath. Inhale, moving back into bridge pose, this time option to reach fingertips up towards the sky and all the way back, so the back of your arms land on the ground. Exhale, spine lowers towards the mat, arms follow, landing back by your sides. 2 more. Notice if you're using all your strength in your outer legs. Can you imagine there's a block between your thighs that you're gently hugging? Inhale, reach your toes towards the top of the mat, fingers towards the back, taking a big stretch like you're just waking up for the day. Deep inhale. Exhale, knees journey towards your chest as you give yourself a hug. Curl your forehead towards your knees. Hands come to the backs of your thighs. Gently rock and roll yourself forward and back along your spine. 2 to 4 times. And then we'll come to cross our legs and set ourselves up about midway down our mat in tabletop position. Fingertips spread wide, tops of feet and shins push into the mat. Elongate the spine by reaching crown of head and tailbone in opposite directions. Gentle tug of belly button to back of spine. Inhale, drop your belly, shine your chest forward as you move into cow. Gently push into your hands and pull back, inviting your chest through your arms. Exhale, curl tailbone towards the mat, head gets heavy. Push into that spot between your shoulder blades. Inhale to open front side of body, sit bones spread wide as you invite chest forward. Exhale, think of stretching through the back side of your heart space, upper back. 2 more with your own breath, taking any variations, anything that feels good for you today. Maybe that involves rocking. On your next inhale, we'll meet in neutral. Mindful to keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward so that your chest and chin or forehead melt towards the mat in puppy pose. Inhale, push into your palms. Gently lift your chest off the ground. Exhale, re-release. Thinking of a pulsing sensation. 2 more. Inhale to push, lengthen spine. Exhale to release, move into that space. Inhale to lift. This exhale will settle. Continue to think of spreading your sit bones wide. Fingertips are open, active. Forehead or chin may be on the mat. Inhale, push into your palms, help yourself back up as you walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Extend your right leg out behind you, flex your foot, toes on the mat. Check in with your hips here and your core. Belly button gently pulls towards back of spine, ribs move away from hips, shoulders widen as they pull down. Inhale, lift right toes, off the mat. And imagine you're pushing into a wall that's behind you, really activating this right leg. Inhale, lift this leg high, maybe you even point the toe, activate the glute. Exhale, pull knee in towards your chest as you curl, think cat-like position. Inhale to reach, leg back and up, chest and gaze may even look forward. Exhale to curl, forehead towards the knee. Inhale to lengthen and reach. Exhale to curl. This time, option to lift left hand off the mat, reach it forward and up. Exhale, elbow towards knee. Once more, inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, pull in and close. Here comes the change. Inhale to lift and reach. Option to bend right knee, reach left hand back. Grab hold of the inside of right foot. Inhale, send your right heel up off your glute. Think up and back, inviting your chest to open towards the front of the room. Continue to press into top of left foot and chin for balance. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale with control, release toes and fingertips forward and back. Both hand and knee come towards the mat. One round of cat-cow here. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your sit bones up and back as you firmly push into your hands. Melt chest towards thighs. Downward facing dog. Think of spiraling your inner thighs in towards each other and lengthening through the back of your heart. Inhale, reach right toes up and back, three-legged dog. Lengthen from fingertips all the way to right toes. Exhale, pull right knee in towards your chest, then plant it between your hands as left knee meets the ground. And we set up for low lunge. Your block may come to right beside your hip, probably on its highest setting will be best. Inhale, reach your fingertips forward and up, low lunge. Gently guide your right hip back in space, left hip forward. Inhale, reach fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, right hand can come to land on your block or your hip if you don't have a prop. Think of reaching left fingertips up and over. Breathe into left hand side of rib cage, lengthening from hip bone all the way up to the shoulder. Then begin to draw your left hand forward and back, almost like you were painting on the ceiling. Not worrying about keeping a perfect shape here. Just really allowing yourself to move into all the creases and openings that you may find in your left hand side. Deep inhale here. Exhale, left hand towards the mat. Block can move back towards the front. Right fingertips reach up towards the sky. Easy twist. Option to tuck back toes and lift knee off the ground if that feels better. Inhale, shine your chest towards the sky. Exhale, plant right hand on the mat. Tuck back toes if they're not already. Step back, downward facing dog, 2 breaths. Inhale, come forward, find tabletop position once more. Strong activation in hands and tops of feet and chin. Inhale to release the belly towards ground, chest forward. Exhale, lengthen through back of heart, head is heavy. Inhale to neutral. This time, reach left toes back in space. Gently tuck them. Check in with your core here first. Then begin to lift left toes off the ground. Imagine the wall behind you. Inhale, point into left toes. Lift this leg higher towards the sky. Exhale, invite a curl of the spine as knee comes towards chest. Inhale to lengthen and lift. Chest and gaze may look forward. Exhale to close it down. Inhale, really focusing on lengthening through left hip flexor here. Exhale, using your core to help pull you in. Inhale, option here to add right fingertips reaching forward and up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to reach and lengthen. Inviting in any wiggles. Exhale to close. Inhale to reach. Exhale, option to bend left back knee. Grab hold of the inside of left foot. Inhale, think about kicking the heel away from the glute. Up and then back to help open chest. Inhale, expand. Exhale, with control, release, find a neutral spine. Then hand and knee towards the ground. One round of cat-cow. Inhale to neutral, tuck toes, find downward facing dog. Focus on broadening the upper back. This may mean that you have a gentle shrug of the shoulders. That's okay. Inhale, left toes towards the sky, lengthen. Exhale, left knee towards chest. Plant the foot between your hands as you release right knee towards the ground and tuck your toes. Bring the block towards your left hip. Inhale, arms forward and up, low lunge. Notice if you're collapsing into your lower back, we want to open our chest. So still invite core activation and think of reaching up through your upper back. Then left hand comes to hip or block, right fingertips reach up and over, side bend. Invite this painting movement of the ceiling, allowing yourself this time to play, to not hold on to yourself so perfectly, so strongly, but to have a strong foundation with your legs that allows your upper body some freedom. Deep inhale here in stillness. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, both sets of fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, hands towards the mat. Right hand plants, left fingertips reach up towards the sky. Easy twist. Option to lift back leg. Inhale, spiral chest towards the sky. Exhale, plant left hand. Block may move out of the way. Tuck back toes if they're not already. Step back to downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, right toes to sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull right knee towards the chest. Think of lifting your hips up, then place right foot between your hands. Inhale, reach fingertips all the way forward and up. You're high on your back toes, pushing left heel into that same imaginary wall. Inhale to lengthen through your sides as fingertips get light. Exhale, hands journey down by your sides as you drive left heel back in space and tilt upper body forward, runner's lunge. Inhale, shoulders pull down. Yet in the middle of your upper back, you're lengthening your back of heart space. Inhale, reach fingertips back towards the sky, high crescent lunge. Exhale, arms reach forward and down. Plant left hand on the mat. Option for a block under your hand. Or reach right fingertips towards the sky into easy twist. Come onto the outside of your left foot and walk your right foot about halfway down your mat. Inhale, reach your fingertips towards the front of the room as you lift right hip towards sky. Exhale, right hand journeys down by your side as left hip lowers towards the mat. Inhale to lift, creating almost a rainbow shape with right hand side of body. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, push firmly into left hand. Option to step right foot back into side plank. Right fingertips may reach towards the sky, or come down onto your left knee and extend your right foot out towards the back of the mat. Whichever option you choose, both are great. Deep inhale here. Exhale, right hand towards the mat. Find plank pose. Inhale, lengthen backside of heart. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Inhale, left toes towards the sky. Grow light through left foot. Exhale, knee towards chest. Think of lifting hips and then placing left foot. Inhale, reaching arms forward and up. Pulling left hip back in space, right forward. Deep inhale to get light. Exhale, arms down by your sides as you tilt body forward. Runner's lunge, lengthen into back right leg. Inhale, reach fingertips back towards the sky, high crescent lunge. Exhale, arms reach forward and then down. Right hand plants. Left fingertips reach towards sky, easy twist. Inhale to expand and open. Stay for the exhale. Push firmly into your right hand, fingertips spread wide as you roll to outside edge of right foot and walk left foot halfway down mat. Inhale, reach fingertips towards the front of the room. Exhale, allow right hip to get heavy. Reach towards the back of the room. Once more. Inhale to lift. Here comes the change. Exhale, step left foot back. Left arm can reach towards the sky or come down towards your knee. Both are great options. Deep inhale here. Exhale, left hand towards the mat. Towards the mat, plank pose. Lift your hips up and back, a downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, right toes towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant right foot. Inhale, arms forward and up, setting up high crescent lunge. Inhale to reach. Exhale, find runner's lunge. Inhale to reach arms all the way forward. Body stays just as it is. It's only the arms reaching. Exhale, hands come to prayer at heart center as you spring forward, bringing left knee towards your chest. Deep inhale here. Stay for the exhale, push into right big toe. Point into left foot as you then drop your left knee beside your right. So left heel towards your glute. Inhale, sweep right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, use left hand to grab inside, so the arch side of your left foot. Preparing for dancer's pose. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, begin to draw left knee back in space, mindful that it doesn't go out, just drawing it back. Only then, when you can't reach this knee back any farther, may you tilt forward. Option to bring forefinger and thumb into a mudra that's said to help with balance. Deep inhale here. Think of lifting your heart just as much as your leg. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, slowly release right fingertips back to sky, knees back in line, then release left foot, right hand down, both hands towards your heart. Deep inhale here. Exhale, side out. Stay here for a few breaths. Feel the power of your heart beating in your chest. Inhale, reach fingertips to sky. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes to sky. Exhale, left knee towards chest, plant left foot. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Stay for the exhale. Inhale to reach. Exhale, runner's lunge. Lengthen through backside of heart space. Inhale, just arms reach forward. Continue to lengthen in back of heart. Exhale, hands draw to heart. Right knee in towards your chest. Find your dristi. Push into left big toe. Inhale, draw knees in line with each other. Right heel towards right glute. Left fingertips reach towards sky. Right hands to arch side of right foot. Inhale to lengthen, knee away from shoulders. Exhale to drive right knee back in space. Think of kicking your right foot into your hand. Then you may begin to tell when you found your capacity to kick back. Inhale. Guide your gaze forward and up as chest lifts. Stay for the exhale. Last inhale here. Exhale, return to where you started in dancer's pose. Then release foot and hand. Inhale, reach arms to sky. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, land on your knees. Option for big toes to touch and knees wide. Sit bones back for child's pose. Or to have your knees together. Arms can stay long or come by your sides. Maybe it feels nice to have a block under the head. Any option is wonderful. Let's all take a deep inhale in. Sigh it out. Send your breath into the backside of your body, opening the backside as much as the front. Letting your shoulders grow heavier towards the mat as you release. Re-extend your arms out long in front of you. If they're not there already, moving any blocks you may have been using out. Push into your palms, pull yourself all the way forward. Hips come to melt down towards the ground. As you once more pull your heart through your biceps, chin may lift gently towards the sky into cobra. Last inhale here. Exhale, bend into your elbows, slowly lower yourself towards the mat, and right away flip over onto the backside of your body, preparing for our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. Legs wide, about mat width, generous space between your arms and your torso. Maybe you gently pull your shoulder blades underneath your back for a very gentle heart opener. Give yourself these final few moments of relaxation before you return to your day. Let yourself bask and hold the beautiful energy and openness that you just created. You are so deserving of this love from yourself, this care for yourself. Gently begin to deepen your breath, filling your torso. Inviting movement into your fingers and your toes. Rolling out your ankles and wrists. And taking one final big stretch, toes and fingertips reach in opposite directions. Exhale to release. Bring your knees towards your chest for one last nourishing squeeze. And roll over to your right hand side, landing in fetal position. Right bicep like a pillow for your head. Take your time as you push yourself up into a comfortable seat. We'll meet with our hands in prayer at our heart centers. And bow your head so your third eye meets your fingertips. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, for doing this act of self-love for your mind, body, and your soul. Bring your head back up. May you feel kind words. May you speak kind words. May you think kind words. Together, we bow forward and say thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me for today's practice. I hope you're feeling so loving and open. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so I can see you again soon. Have an absolutely fantastic day.